Now, hello students once again. Today's session is going to take the form of place value, and it's basically a reminder because I realized that during the test, the small quiz we had, that some students really didn't remember or probably they don't know how we represent numbers in base 10 form, or we call it base 10 representation of numbers. So for this video, it's going to be quite quick but informative. I'm going to just remind you maybe with 3 examples how we do that. So let's just get started. First thing I want to remind you of is base 10. And we use the blocks in order to assist our learning. And remember that the blocks are as follows. We have the units or the ones, those little things. Yes, nice little squares. Then we also have the tens. Remember that? So we would use how many of this one? Right, 10 of this to get this. So this one is the rods or the longs. This is the units or ones. And of course, we have the flats or the hundreds, okay? All right. Now let's get straight into it. Our first number that I'm going to do is the number 5. Yes, right here on the screen, 5. So of course, representing 5 in base 10 form would look something like this. 1 unit, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Only 5 of those. Okay? So this is how the number 5 would look. Right next to it, we draw 5 simple squares, and those are represented or called units or ones. Let's do another number quickly. The number 18. Now the number 18 is a very important number. Now why am I saying that? It's because it has 2 digits, okay? So let's work this out. How do we show 18 with 2 digits? Using our blocks. The 8, of course, is represented with, you've guessed it right, 8 small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and of course, the 1 in our number, is represented by 1 rod or long, which means 10. Okay? So this is 10 plus 8 would give us, yes, you guessed it right, 18. And then finally, a quite larger number, but not so difficult, the number 347. 347. And so this number is represented, let's begin with the 7, which is the ones place. So you've guessed it right again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of course, the 4, once it's in the tens place, it is now 40. So how many of those rods are we going to need? Yes, I can hear you. 4 of them. 10, 20, 30, 40. And of course, our 300, simple. 1, 2, and 3. So we have 300, 40, and of course, 7. Right next to our number, we would write it down. Okay, guys? So remember, okay, when it's base 10 representation and we're looking to represent certain digits, they all have their particular block that goes with them. So do not forget. And remember, before all of that, once we had a number like 5, and of course, we have 5 ones. If we go all the way up to 9, then if we want one more, we'd have to trade in our units for longs, and same thing for the longs. 10 and we go all the way up to 99, we'd have to trade in our rods for flats, which are hundreds. I hope this was helpful. Take care and remember to practice.